Это лучшие качели в жизни, ёбаный свет, блядь.
Russian soldiers repeatedly attacked Ukrainian positions with RPGs at close range. Don't forget to leave your thoughts about these images in the comments.
Отходи, отходи!
Russian reconnaissance operators uncovered the Ukrainian Armed Forces UAV control point in the building.
Don't forget to leave your opinion about the video in the comments, subscribe and like.
Russian forces are fighting Ukrainian troops at close range on the front line. RPGs, rifles, grenades, drones, and more.
Ниже надо, цыган!
In Ulyanivka, a Canadian Rochelle Senator armored personnel carrier was abandoned by its crew as a result of Russian attacks. Then fiber optic operators launched a precision attack on the Canadian armored vehicle. The vehicle was destroyed by burning alone. The US-made M109 Paladin 155mm self-propelled howitzer was destroyed with a single hit by the Russian fiber-optic drone Prince Vandal of Novgorod. The crew rushed to extinguish the fire. Kupiansk direction. Anti-aircraft artillery constantly monitors the sky. When Ukrainian UAVs or FPV drones are detected, Russian soldiers immediately open fire with automatic rifles and specialized smoothbore rifles. The Russian soldier said, "This sound will stay in my head for a long time. During the crossing, we were shot down by enemy FPV drones. It was decided to hide in the trees and carefully exit." This video is a clear example of how soldiers try to fight drones. FPV drones are very fast and very small, so it is really hard to shoot them down. Especially if you are in an open area, it is almost impossible to escape. But maybe if you are in the trees, you might get lucky.
А там можно пройти? А кучеря там хорошие?
Don't forget to join our Telegram group.
Пошли, может, туда? Пошли. Пошли! Назад. Назад, пошли. Ты пойти. Клинит у меня ствол. Погнали.
Russian reconnaissance drones have revealed the bunker of the Ukrainian armed forces. There seems to be only one soldier in the video. I think maybe there are more soldiers inside the bunker. Maybe only one brave soldier came out and fought against the drone. The Ukrainian soldier made a great effort to stop the Russian drones. He fired at the drones without a break. The drone operator also maneuvered to avoid the Ukrainian soldier's fire. However, this seems to have prevented him from hitting the target. After all, the position was repeatedly attacked by Russian drones. The Ukrainian soldier was exhausted and demoralized by these attacks. Russian reconnaissance drone operators uncovered a bunker where Ukrainian infantry was located. Attack FPV drones were then activated, and several drone strikes caused major damage to the entrance section of the bunker. Footage of one of the positions lost by the Ukrainian armed forces being cleared by Russian troops. Soldiers are moving around in the trench collecting items that may be needed. Here is the original footage.
Нет. Ты сильно не дергай эти вещи, брат. Натовские.
The Russian Defense Ministry reported that the Russian armed forces destroyed nearly 70 Ukrainian soldiers at a training camp in Sumy region with the Iskander missile defense system. Russian armed forces attacked drone operators were on reconnaissance in a village when they spotted a Ukrainian pickup truck. The drone operator immediately gave chase, hitting the vehicle with a direct hit without hitting any power poles or cables. The vehicle is now unusable. An air defense drone, Yelka, attacks a reconnaissance UAV of the armed forces of Ukraine over an urban area in the southeastern region. It is worth noting that despite the difficult weather conditions and contrasting skies, the interceptor's AI algorithms successfully managed to capture the high-altitude target, escort it, and bring it into engagement. Initially designed to combat heavy agricultural drones, also known as Baba Yaga, the interceptor has also performed well against reconnaissance UAVs, aircraft-type attack UAVs, and even barrage munitions and FPV UAVs.
Но! Давай! Не догонит. Догонит, нет, за ним идет прям. Видно, нет, Сань? Да. На, поражение есть! Сань, снимай, как падает. Снимай, как падает. Падает.
Russian reconnaissance drone operators have uncovered a camouflaged artillery gun of the Ukrainian armed forces. Several FPV drone strikes resulted in a fire, and the weapon was destroyed. The Russian Air Force used the FAB 1500 to accurately hit the positions of the Ukrainian armed forces. Sumy direction. First the T-72 tank, and then the T-64BV tank of the Ukrainian armed forces were destroyed. According to TASS correspondent, 10 servicemen of the 23rd Mechanized Brigade of the Ukrainian Armed Forces surrendered in the direction of southern Donetsk. UAV operators and artillerymen of the 29th Guards All-Vostok Army destroyed the temporary deployment point and bunker of the armed forces of Ukraine in the settlement of Bogatyr. Don't forget to join our Telegram group. Russian reconnaissance drone operators detected a UAV control point from which the Ukrainian Armed Forces Baba Yaga drone was controlled. First, the Baba Yaga UAV was shot down, then the UAV control point was destroyed. The Russian Defense Ministry announced that Special Forces units of the South troops captured the crew of a destroyed tank, and at least 10 Air Force soldiers captured a large fortified Ukrainian armed forces stronghold and destroyed an M113 armored personnel carrier in the Alexandro-Kalinovsky direction in the DNR, and also published footage of the work of the Special Forces.
Мужики, сдавайтесь по-хорошему. Давай, я вижу тебя. Давай потихонечку. Руки за голову. Руки за голову. Ну вы просто нервы тоже поднимайте, мужики, вы медлите. Давай.
Moments of the capture of the Ukrainian Armed Forces troops. A high-explosive aerial bomb destroyed a Ukrainian Armed Forces panoramic ferry near the border town of Pavlivka, Sumy region. In the direction of Vovchansk in Kharkiv, Russian reconnaissance revealed the position of a parked 2S-1 Gvozdika self-propelled howitzer. Then only one Russian drone hit the howitzer and was enough to destroy it. A large group of Ukrainian Armed Forces infantry was detected near the Russian state border. A high-explosive aerial bomb was then dropped on the location of the infantry, and that's what happened. Russian FPV drone flies over the mercenary. The drone fails to make an accurate landing, but it causes great panic and fear.
Go, 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 go! Me! Yeah, all right. Just a scratch.
In the Kharkiv region, the BRM-1K used by the armed forces of Ukraine was destroyed. BRM-1K is an armored reconnaissance vehicle. Near the village of Tetkino, an armored vehicle of the Ukrainian armed forces was detected trying to cross the Kursk border. Russian UAV operators hit the armored vehicle right overhead and stopped it. The crew must now continue on foot. That is, if they manage to evade the Russian drones. Russian reconnaissance drone unit detected Ukrainian armed forces infantry hiding in a ruined house. The coordinates were then transferred to attack drones. The infantrymen who were attacked in the house where they were hiding were relocated. This time, they hid in another ruined building, but the drones were following them every moment. A fiber optic drone attacked the building they were hiding in. After the attack, a drone capable of dropping ammunition dropped a bomb on the building.